up, you guys? It's Mary.
And
we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, you all, because today we are doing a review of the 3-part tell-all part 1 of Sister Wives season 17, you all. And this one was fully loaded. It was quite a bit to dissect, but we're going to go ahead and start with the beginning. Yeah. They started off with the beginning of the season 17, where they had a conversation with Christine and Kody.
Yes.
And what his reaction was to it.
And Christine was trying to tell him, do you want to stay married to me? Because she was gone. And he was like, do you want to stay married to me? And she says, I don't want to stay married to you.
I wish he would have just humbled himself.
He was trying to tell her, I have not been attracted to you. When I married you, I wasn't attracted to you. She did not even touch her with a 10-foot pole.
No.
She was just really focused.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want me to stay here? Like, if we're not going to be intimate and we're not intimate, why do you want me to stay here?
Like, what's the point of being here?
Yeah, what's the point? And he was trying to, Mary and I, she's like, please, do not compare our relationship to me and Mary. I don't want what you and Mary have.
I don't even want that for her.
I don't even want it for her, because it's heartbreaking. And she told him that.
That's how I know that what he's saying is a lie about her saying that, she
rattled her so
that
much.
It rattled her and that she could not handle it. That's something that Robyn would do.
With Mary, that's what I think.
Robyn would have done it.
A lot of stuff confused. That's what I got about this tape. That he had a lot of things confused. And he was feeling like, well, she called me a coward. Now, she did not, she said she wanted you to man up in her confessional. And I guess the producer asked her, is that cowardly? She said, yes, it is cowardly, because she's answering something.
Yeah.
That someone used that word. The time she called you a coward, that she thought your behavior was cowardly, was with Ken. Yeah. When you will not check him, that you're a little frenemy.
But she also thought it was cowardly that you would not just tell her straight up, I don't want you anymore. I don't want this marriage. Like, you're here trying to tell me stay, or whatever. You're trying to manipulate the situation. Exactly. But you don't just be a man and tell me that you're not interested anymore. Yeah. I mean, she's already done, so she really doesn't need that. But she said he's a coward.
There's no point in us keeping a marriage just because of your ego, because your ego is attached to that.
But the point is, she lost respect for him a long time ago. And I feel like the final nail in the coffin was when he did not go to a surgery that her daughter could have lost her life.
Yes.
Like, that would have been the last time we saw her. Exactly. All because of some damn COVID. And now you're going to sit down here, Kody, during the tell-all, talking about how the reason why this whole thing ended was because of COVID, and how you should have been ahead of your household, but you couldn't be because of COVID. You could have been ahead of your household. Everybody told you all these COVID rules were ruining the family. Yes. I mean, you said you did all this stuff so that you could be there for your family and protect them and show for them when you really needed them. But you didn't do that. You weren't there for Janelle. You weren't there for Isabel. You weren't there for anybody. Like, you really weren't. You were only there for Robyn and her kids.
Yeah.
Like, everybody else was like, F everybody else. I am here living my best monogamous life. So really, the whole core rules, it was BS. Like, you never cared.
It was his opportunity to live his monogamous life. To live in a space where no one was calling you out on anything.
But also the thing is, he even called it, though. He's like, COVID was used for a lot of people as an excuse to cover a lot of stuff. Yes, you live in your best monogamous life. Exactly. That's what you use COVID for. But no accountability.
None. And prior to that, remember Janelle has said that, because when Suki asked her, Christine was out, he wasn't having a relationship with Mary, you are not, you're independent and whatever, it was only Robyn he had a relationship with. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you forget that he's the one who stayed with Janelle. This whole thing did not just happen in a vacuum.
No.
First of all, when he was talking about head of household, when Janelle left and went to Wyoming, you weren't talking about head of household there, when she was out there working like a Hebrew slave to feed the family, to help you feed the family.
Yes,
you weren't talking about head of household then. Yeah. Then your mouth was parted talking about, like Janelle said,
let's be a team.
Let's be a team. Work as a team, meaning work, like literally work. You all work, because Christine, even while she was pregnant, had to work at night. Yes. So you all work as a team to raise these children.
And then also bringing in money and to provide for them.
Exactly.
So also all that
now
was just
that the kids are grown, all of a sudden
you want to do patriarchy.
Now you want to be head of your household. Why? Because you got their money, their hard-working money in you and Robyn's bank account that you refuse to share with them now. Oh, now that you got that money in the bank.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that is not manly. All of that is not something anybody can respect.
He doesn't know what the hell a man is.
We worked hard.
Yeah.
We worked hard. You think any of those wives are going to have respect for you? When your name and Mary's name was on the bank account, everybody ate. Everybody was fed. Everybody had a shelter.
But now
that you and Robyn's name are on the account, all of a sudden, that money that I have put
some
in,
RV, like struggling,
exactly.
And you don't even want to go out there and help her.
It's
now
so
you want to talk about patriarchy.
Now you want
Kody?
patriarchy. You know what? Because I bet that man got maybe $250,000 in his account. That he has decided this is going to be my retirement. Shame on you. It's not just your retirement. These women worked, help you put money in the family fund, and then at the same time they have to pay for their own individual households.
Yeah.
You know, so what do you do with that money? Oh, that money is, and that's what Janelle said. When she looked at where the money was going, she said a lot of them were not priority stuff. Like for the family. It was for you and Robyn, like things like nanny, probably housekeeper.
Yes.
You know, that kind of stuff.
And I'm
it's
sure
not
you never
fair.
paid for a nanny a day in your life when you had Christine and Janelle and Mary there. You told them to buck up and go figure it out for themselves.
They had to work and take care of the kids.
And you had no money when you even got with Mary. When you first married Mary, for 1 year of your marriage, y'all were living in Janelle's house.
Anyway.
Okay, so you guys had no place to live.
No.
And then you sneakily went and married her underneath, well, not underneath Mary's nose, but I'm sure you went to manipulate her. Hey, let's go bring Janelle to the family. I mean, you're already living with her.
So she can work. I see how hard she works.
Exactly. So
come on, bring it here. She brought her inheritance with her.
Yes.
Too.
Oh my
God. Are you okay?
Yeah, I had an eyelash on my eye.
Is it gone?
Yeah. But no, so I mean, you had nothing, Kody. You had no money. Now you want to talk about patriarchy? Why?
Because he has the money.
Making you feel like a man inside
the
house.
He has the money.
The reason why she makes you feel like a man is because she has all the other wives working like Hebrew slaves.
Yes.
Like she's a little queen bee getting all that money.
Yes.
But she wants to make you feel like you're some king, like you're doing something. You're not doing shit. The wives are holding it down.
You did not even pay for that house you live in.
No.
Mary's money that she got for her house, she gave it to you all. Half of Janelle's money, she gave it to you all. You don't even, and then what have you done for Janelle lately?
Y'all sitting up in a cushy life, having a cushy life on the hill.
With their hard-working money. That's why I wish and pray that Janelle take his tail.
To the bank.
To court.
Yeah.
And get her share.
Yeah,
because she has worked this whole entire time.
Yeah.
Like she should deal with him really well. And get part of that money that he's sitting on, him and Robyn. And all of that, Robyn, with your my dream has been what the hell did you think this was? You have your little nest egg that is not your money. It is other wives' money. You have your little nest egg. You're not even willing to give anyone shit.
Your sister wife's politics is not making no money. I saw that poor ass excuse for a fucking site. That was not anything. I know you're not making no money from that, Robyn, and I know that you're not working at all whatsoever.
Well,
so you're sitting down here milking all these wives,
house on the hill.
And she's so selfish talking about she took that dream from me. This is not about you.
How about their
if
dream?
you actually cared, you would have actually been trying to tell him to go work that out with her. Talking about how and then also what I didn't realize is when Suki was asking Robyn about what is it? Well, do you think that Christine thinks that you sabotage her relationship? Immediately defensive. Yes. She was like, no. If she thinks that, no. Not at all. I never did that. She was guilty.
She was so guilty.
Janelle said, listen, Kody has been gossiping to me about Robyn sobbing about Christine for years. So you're a liar.
Exactly.
You're a liar.
Exactly. And you know something, Robyn? You're talking about your dream, and she took the dream of Robyn. How about Janelle's dream of building a Coyote Pass?
You spat on
when
that.
Are you going to go pay that $140,000 so she can pay up her land? When?
Selfish.
When? You didn't think about that. You don't think about the dreams that she has. It's all about you. And so when Kody sits there, talk about, I did not even recognize who he was talking about but himself. When he says, oh, she's been doing game playing, manipulation, pouty, tantrum.
I thought he was talking about himself. I was like, what are you talking about?
Who are you talking about
you
yourself?
Confused or are you delusional, honey?
You know? So it's like, it has just been one thing after the other with him. And then, he did this weird thing, like, you know what it was? It reminded me of people who are trying to, when they're exercising demons out of someone, you will see their face go like that. You will see, you guys who are in the church,
looks like
please Tell me if you've not seen these demons who do these things. Like when a demon is trying to get out of someone and they don't want to get out of the person.
Yeah.
What was that? Like, what the hell was that? You know?
Like, is he have an exorcism or whatever?
I was no longer mad at her anymore. I was just like, so I went to my 3 best friends. And
me and Mary can reconcile.
Lessons from Kody, from Robyn.
He thinks he's the mother effing soap opera with himself, his multiple personalities, and his crazy ass wife, Robyn. Like, he literally thinks he's in a soap opera. Like, do you really think people believe that you decided that if you genuinely wanted to make it with Mary, do you really think people are thinking that you would go to each individual wife to consult them first? You didn't even consult them when you decided to divorce and marry.
I know.
So why would you consult them to go and talk about let's go and reconcile and marry? And then on top of that makes no sense because you said that you guys sister wives do not get involved in the other relationships. Exactly. So why would you go and talk to them about reconciliation?
Exactly.
You're lying! You're lying!
That's what it is. He stayed lying. And then look at the other thing. When he says, and then he says it was a gift. It was a gift she gave me. I thought it was another gift.
I know what he said.
And then he said, I said, oh, what gift did Mary give him? And then he says, oh, it was that. And I went, he said she gave him a gift for his birthday.
That made him think about, oh my God, let's break this down.
Is his birthday the same as the anniversary?
No.
I can't remember.
What he said was, because he said
a birthday gift. No, it was a birthday gift she gave.
No, it wasn't. It was, he was talking about the wedding anniversary. We're going to break this down.
Okay.
Just listen, y'all.
Okay.
So listen, so Suki asked him, so we heard that there was a gift that Mary had given you that made you consider reconciling. Yes. And he said, yes, the Rice Krispies. So, and then Suki goes and talks about it with Mary, right? But we're going to go back to Kody.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, after that, I had a very strong feeling of reconciliation. But, the thing is, I went to my wives, which, mind you, how did you go to your wives when you got the Rice Krispies on your anniversary? So, follow me. So, he says that...
Did they go out right away?
Yes. So he said that
where did family gathering? That's what he said.
So how did in between this maybe 20 minutes that you got the Rice Krispies and then you started the road trip to go with Mary to go on a picnic? How did you go to each individual wife to talk about reconciliation? And then how did you go attend a family gathering? And the 20 minutes between getting the Rice Krispies and getting in the car to go on a picnic. And Christine, where did you do that at?
I know, and yet Christine yelled at a kid and one of the children.
I'm in a loveless marriage. Like the lies are so extravagant.
So when she yelled that out loud, did the other wives hear? I mean,
I was like, how did this happen?
Lies for me. It's the lies, man.
And then how the hell do you go from I wanted to and then honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. When she was there harassing that man, asking him about how many years do you know that we've been married and everything, stuff like that, and he was like, 31. She said 30. And he was like, they are good. Yeah. Get the camera on my face so I can stop acting now, because I don't like gas. That's how he looks at her.
Honestly, like, I have been waiting on you, and he's like, well, I wanted you to court me, and she said, well, I've been waiting on you.
Well, I'm not coming.
And
she said, I know that.
And even when they sat down in that,
the Rice Krispies were still hot in the back seat too.
I mean, he was still mean to her. I can't remember what was said. Oh my God! But I just remember that anniversary when they were sitting down at the picnic. And he was being so mean to her, even in that moment.
But she had asked him again on camera, what would you do if I kissed you? And
I thought so.
She did. And he's like, yeah, no, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Like, he looked her up and down.
And she said she turned off the camera and went and hugged him.
Yeah, and so wrapped her hands around his neck.
I kissed you, and he said, I can't do that with you. She said he physically moved, like he physically abhorred her.
Yeah.
And he physically hated her.
Yeah, that's what that means.
And she was like, so even if he wanted to reconcile with me that day, she said it did not last throughout the night.
But she goes like a dodo bird. I'm flattered though that he was considering it.
Yes, and
another crumb you're going to hold on to, Mary.
And the thing is, what I don't like about what Suki said in terms of Christine, she tells Mary, well, he was going to consider it,
but it was Christine's fault.
You should have said, but Kody said. But she was talking about it like it's a fact. Like she heard that from Christine.
Suki is so dumb.
And that's the problem
I don't know why she's there. Like Suki looks like she's kissing Kody's ass.
Yes.
I don't know if she's traumatized from when he got in her face quite violently
or
last
grabbed
time.
Her leg
or whatever
the hell he was trying to grab.
But it's like she's giving Kody, like she spent 20 minutes asking questions we did not give a shit about as the audience. Asking, did that really hurt you? And then the thing is, Robyn had already said, yes, it was horrible, it hurts. You're asking her again. And she's like, yeah, that was really hard. Mm-hmm. With her no lip having self.
And the no tear having self.
Exactly. So I just thought, I was just like, Suki, what are you doing? Why are you asking these questions? And then my thing is, Suki, there's so many questions that you should have asked from the actual season.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this thing that we probably all don't believe actually happened? Exactly. I want to see the facts that we have all seen on the TV, not some imaginary thing that some narcissist has made up in his effed up mind.
And that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
She was feeding
it. He is making up these lies as he goes along.
And you're feeding it as the interviewer. Do you even watch the show, Suki?
And you're saying it as if this happened.
For facts, like you were there.
Happened, And when you asked Christine was like, no, absolutely not. I will never deny that of Mary. I want her to have a great relationship with Kody. I will never. That's not even me. And we already know that.
Yes.
But yeah, why did you ask Robyn? A question that you could have asked Robyn was like, you say you wanted this, you say you want her to let you in. Did you ever go to her front door so that she could let you in? No. See, did you call her while she was going through this stuff?
Another question she could have asked.
To talk to her on the phone.
Yeah.
Like you were not a sister wife to her. So why will you expect her now to have this friendship with you when what was holding you all together in this space, you guys are that bond has been severed?
Yes, and then also she could have asked Robyn, Janelle says that Janelle says that Kody is a blabbermouth. And that he has actually been spilling to Janelle that you have been gossiping all these years about bad things Christine has done to you. What do you have to say about that?
Yes,
is it true?
Because you keep on telling us that
I've been there for her.
Have been, you don't gossip, you don't talk to Kody about anybody else, any sister wife, and that you will mess up your relationship with him.
Well, that's not what he says.
Janelle says for years Kody has been telling her. That about all the things you've been telling him.
About how horrible
Christine is.
What do you have to say about that?
Exactly.
Questions, Suki. Actual facts
that's
from
why
the
I
show.
Wish they were all in this group. You know what I'm saying? In a group instead of the separate interviews.
You think so?
I would have loved for them to be in a group. So you guys, so I can see where the lies are.
Oh yeah.
So where the lies are. So that we can all hear it.
Yeah. Also, I want to talk about another lie that Robyn talked about.
Which one?
She says that, one thing I've noticed with Kody is that with him he's really, when he loses attraction, it's because of your behavior. Yes. We're going to talk about that sick word, behavior, that he likes to use on his wife.
Well, before she was trying to say, because she first asked her, she said, well, do you think that anyone should be trying to continue a relationship with someone who is not attracted to them or who's not intimate with them? And she says, I don't think they should go to you. But then she said, well, why do you think Christine should? Well, that's when she said that.
Yeah. But she said, the thing
to
is
cover for him.
Yeah.
Even though he's not intimate with her, there's a reason for it. It's the bad behavior.
And she said the thing is with him is that he's attracted to how you behave, which I think is BS. But she said, what she has said was that, with Kody, when he sees that you're basically obeying him, that he just melts and he just loves you and it's all perfect again because he might be struggling with a wife, but as soon as she obeys him, he just melts and it works out. Why is Mary still 15 years sexless? Answer me that, Robyn.
And not only that, when Christine was your best friend and kissing your behind, Why did I not help with her relationship with Kody? In fact, Kody
Why didn't he melt in her
thank you.
arms?
In fact, Kody seemed to not like that relationship.
Yes.
And I'm sure he let Robyn know clearly, I don't like the relationship with you and Christine.
Yeah.
And I'm sure after that, it started to break off.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Robyn is going to do whatever Kody asks in
Yeah.
order to keep being that favorite wife. Or
Yeah.
to make things easy for him.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just feel like that whole thing was literally just BS.
And when Christine says bad behavior, I'm just furious about that word. She's
know.
like, because I'm not his child, I'm his wife.
Yes.
Like, what is this bad behavior?
Yeah.
Like, Kody has been behaving badly for a very long time.
Since the beginning.
For a very
Can we
long
just be
time.
honest from the beginning?
Even in Vegas, when I know the kids really saw who was the favorite wife by the amount of time he spent at Robyn's place.
Yeah.
He has been about this bad behavior. Even when he went to Mary's opening,
Yeah.
he was so, you can see,
He was so disgusted.
annoyed.
He even brought her to the
Disgusted.
sunset. She's there thinking some romantic thing. He's like,
I
yeah.
know.
All right, see you later, buddy. Like,
And you know
oh my
the only
God.
reason why he did that, Mary, let's go look, is that something?
No, I'm just seeing
The
the
only
notification.
thing why he's doing that, Mary, let's go look at the sunset, was he was just trying to reel her in
Yeah.
to see if, because what she had done was do something on her own.
Yeah.
So he really wanted to just see,
Yeah.
is she still gaga over me?
Yeah.
And once he realized that, it was like, okay.
Okay, cool.
Next, now I can begin to make my plan.
Oh my God.
Or how I can move the family.
Yes, but oh my God,
Yes.
we have got to talk about how they are now trying to make, they're now trying to make Christine out to be some type of hoe. Like, let's just talk about that.
That's really
like,
what
so
they're
I'm
trying to
happy Suki, this is the only question I was happy that Suki asked.
Mm-hmm.
She asked her, what did you mean by Christine has to sleep with somebody else in order to break the marriage? First of all, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
I think if that is really true about the religion, and Diana, I know you have been a loyal subscriber for a while, and you usually tell us the business about the whole religion and stuff, but I need to know, is that true? Because then I have a huge issue.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that the only way you can break off a marriage, basically they're saying there's no way to break off the marriage unless you go and you cheat on the husband.
I know.
That's the only way out.
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking like this is a whole patriarchy like type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
because they just like I'm
odd.
bound to you forever. Like I have no escape unless I go and cheat on you.
What if
so
she
now
goes
I
and
have
marry someone first?
Right, and then Suki's there
of
asking
course-
like, oh, what if she sleeps with somebody? Is that okay? Like,
What if
would
she
you be happy
marries
if she
someone
sleeps with
else?
somebody,
I know,
Janelle?
they kept
I'm
on
like,
talking
now
about
y'all are
that.
trying to make this woman out to be like she's just gonna be this promiscuous person. Do I think she's gonna be out here sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry? No. Kody was her first kiss. She's been married to the man for 30 years. If anything, she is very shy about going out there.
She's probably going to get married first.
And
before
she's
she
probably-
sleeps with her husband.
Yes.
So when she's married and she does not believe in the religion anymore, I think she's good.
But the fact that Robyn would even say some crazy shit like that out of her mouth, talking about she has to go and commit adultery first.
I know. Yeah.
That's how you break a marriage.
It. Yeah,
I
Robyn.
was like,
okay.
I was like,
Kody
whoa.
was not your first kiss, but Kody was Christine's first kiss. Okay?
How about that?
So
And you
let
were
us
not
just
married.
Stop your nonsense. And she's the one who first put that out there. I mean, Janelle was just like, oh God.
Yeah, I thought the whole
Mary was pretty much like, well, I mean, she has already said it's over, so it should be over. That's how I understand
My
it.
thing is, Robyn, you talking about spiritual divorces, it does not pertain to you. Because you have never been in a polygamous marriage, and you are the first wife, you are the legal wife.
Yeah,
so,
the
baby,
legal
you're
wife.
taking his ass to court, and you're
Yeah.
going to go milk him for whatever little money he has.
Exactly.
So you shouldn't even be talking.
And when she says, oh, I will take his butt to the therapist and whatever.
He's been
I
in
will
therapy
fight
for how
this."
many
He's
years,
been in
bruh?
therapy with Christine. Remember that? They went on their anniversary with a therapist, and that's what he told him. Love the family and I will love you. And she was there to see her behind, and it still did not bring Kody's love.
No.
In fact, wasn't it after that he told her that they're not going to be intimate anymore?
Oh, yeah.
After she had kissed Robyn's behind and being best friends?
Yes.
So none of that meant anything to Kody. He was just lying to her. And when he talks about game playing, you are the game player.
Yeah.
All of that is games. Even, let's just say for shits and giggles. Yes, you actually went to these 3 wives to ask them about reconciliation with Mary. Even that is game playing. Because if you really want to reconcile with Mary,
You
you
just
just
go reconcile.
reconcile with Mary.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go and tell everyone. You wouldn't go and tell a wife that's having, that you're on the outs with, oh, I'm going to go reconcile with Mary.
But not you.
What does that have to do with anything?
Crazy.
So you're the biggest game player in this whole family. You're the game player. You're the manipulator. You know, you're the pouty one. You're the one who has tantrums and fits of rage and gets into people's space. You're the one who does all of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Personally, you know, I'm kind of shocked that this is a 3-part tell-all because I feel like we kind of have
the second one. This one was the second one because they had the first one last time.
No, they did not. They did not.
They had a tell-all last time.
No, the last one was about Janelle and Kody. I know it seems like it's been a while.
Oh,
yeah, but no, this is the first one.
Okay,
but I
so
feel like we have already
wow.
seen all of the major news from it already, which I feel like they probably should not have done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But also, I just felt like it was kind of boring. Like, I just felt like, I mean, yes, they did drop some bombs or whatever, but Suki is a horrible interviewer. She's ruining it for the viewers.
Yeah.
Please fire her for the last season of Sister Wives. Get somebody who will act. Because I mean, probably it's this gonna be the last season of Sister Wives. Like, let's be honest. He has no other wives except for Robyn.
Yeah.
Unless they bring in new wives, then I don't think the show's gonna continue. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I don't mind seeing Kody sit down there and Robyn go insane. I don't mind watching that. I will also I will also sit down and watch Janelle and Christine living their best lives, and I'll also watch a show of Mary being miserable by herself and coming to her senses eventually. I will watch that show as well. You guys can break this off into 3 shows. I will watch all 3 and see which shit show storm hits first.
I know.
Hey,
and then
I'm here. I got nothing to do.
Yeah, if he really wants to reconcile with Mary, Christine is not here.
Yeah.
I mean, since you said that it was her that stopped the reconciliation, you can actually reconcile with Mary now. It's only been a year. You can reconcile with her now. You never wanted to reconcile with this woman because that very day, like Mary said, even her touch you did not want. Yeah. Even a kiss, you did not give that to her for the anniversary.
No.
So,
Yeah, but I think that was everything.
That all?
Yeah, that was all.
Oh,
but yes.
Janelle had said that she was happy for Christine because Christine, she felt left because of her. She needed her happiness. Yeah. And also for self-preservation. Yeah. And Christine, on the other hand, says that, Janelle is frustrated. Yeah. And hurt, too. Yeah. Because the man that she married is not the same man.
Which, I mean, I think is unfortunate.
It's like falling out of love with something that you thought was the dream and it's not.
I know.
So, Robyn, you're not the only one who has lost a dream. All of these women have lost a dream. They had a man, you came into the family, you obliterated that. You were lying on your sister wives. You were gossiping about your sister wives. Yeah. And you even took Mary up on her offer you never should have. Taking her up on her offer to marry for you to marry Kody.
I mean, your kids are
not
still
necessary.
Dayton is 18 plus. Nobody's died. It wasn't necessary. But you did it to become the legal wife and to add even more separation with them. And
Janelle is really hurt by that, but it's
Mary's own undoing. You were an asshole to Christine and Janelle, and Robyn is your karma. And guess what, Robyn? Your karma's coming as well. Yeah. And so is yours, Kody. Yeah. And I'll be here to watch every single little piece of it. Yeah. But that was our review of the episode, y'all. I know we did not do a live today, but we hope you guys get into the comment section and please let us know your thoughts and your opinions.
Wait, this last one I just saw it when Kody says don't run your will to mine. And he was trying to say how
that they were signed up to it.
Pick me.
Oh, like they were like he said they were literally begging to be in the family.
To be in the family, they're like pick me. And now when I pick them, it's like they always said that I will be the head of the household. Kody, you probably had all these wives, especially Janelle. Janelle has always been a worker. Yeah. You looked at her, you saw how much she was bringing to the home, and it was like, I think that was a mutual thing. Yeah, sure. She can come into the house, we can do this, I got my inheritance, we can be fine. Yeah. We can be fine doing this. Yeah. Christine came, allowed Janelle to continue to work, you and Janelle to continue to work because she was going to take care of the kids.
You had nothing, Kody. You married women who had stuff going for themselves. Exactly. You married Janelle, who was a worker bee. Yes. You married Christine, whose father was the head of your church. Yes. So you married women.
Some kind of, thing there. You know, like gave you some kind of I don't know, role in the church, some kind of status in the church because you married this man's daughter.
Yes.
You know, so it's not like, I don't think it's all pick me.
No.
You looked at it and said, yeah, I can
You were an
rock with this.
opportunist as well, because you didn't have shit, and your daddy said you was irresponsible from the get-go.
Which we're going to talk about next.
So, yes, you did not have nothing. You married women who had everything, and then you worked them to death. And then you decided to say, no weenie for you, no weenie for you, when they were not obeying you. Like they're your daughters or they're your children. And you their daddy. Who does that?
Someone who got daddy issues.
Well, we gonna talk about his daddy issue having self next. But it's Mary.
And Amma.
You want y'all to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
Y'all know what to do. Let us know your thoughts, your unfiltered, unedited thoughts, and we will be responding to them all night. But thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.